Happy Saturday, guys. It's Miss Shanice, and today's session with Draw With Me, I am giving you a tutorial on how to draw Olaf from Frozen. How many of you have seen Frozen? Comment down below. I'm pretty sure it's a cool movie. Guess what? I have never seen it. Okay. If you would like to draw any other characters from movies or cartoons that you like, be sure to comment below and let me know, let Miss Shanice know, let Draw With Me know, what do you want to draw? And remember to subscribe, share, and like as well. So today we're going to focus on Olaf. This is my reference picture. We are going to focus on the face. I want to start building up your skills. So we're going to do easy stuff first. Then as you get experience and practice with drawing with me, we'll add on harder things like entire bodies. So make sure you have your pencil. Make sure you have a sharpener in case you need to sharpen your pencils. And most importantly, make sure you have your paper. Let's get started. Get ready to draw with me. First line that I'm gonna make is for the mouth. It's gonna be like a D. And when I finish drawing that curve, I'm gonna show you. Okay? Remember, we're making a sidewards D. Okay? And we're gonna make the loopy part of the D. Okay? Now remember, your drawing doesn't have to be perfect. It just needs to be the best that you can do. So, look at that. We have that sideways D that is going to serve as Olaf's mouth. Okay? So in case if you missed that part, let's look. You start off with the base, which is a curved line. Then you make a loop, a downward loop, and that's the bottom. And we have so far formed Olaf's mouth. Okay? So take your time, don't rush. And again, if you need more instruction, more guidance, just hit the rewind button. So now, we made his whole entire mouth. Again, we're starting from the inside of his mouth, and then we're going to build to the outside of his face. So the next thing is the tooth. Now, if you look at this tooth, what shape does that look like? And you're absolutely correct. It looks like a rectangle. So we're gonna draw a big rectangle that's closer to this side than this side. As you can see, the tooth is close to this side of the face. So we're gonna draw the rectangle. Okay, how are you guys doing so far? So now we have Olaf's mouth and his big teeth. And I'm just gonna race a little bit because I'm kind of a perfectionist. I want it to look like Olaf. Okay, and guys, Is this your first time drawing, Olaf? Because it's my first time too. So we're approaching this journey together. I have never drawn Olaf before. I'm just tracing the lines as I wait for you guys so we can draw together. Do you have any friends that like to draw? If so, you should click the share button right now so they can do this with us. You don't want to keep all the fun to ourselves. Okay, so now we want to draw Olaf's head, which is a simple shape. To me, his head looks like a vase. Like you have the little trapezoid shape up here, and then it comes down to a larger trapezoid shape at the bottom. Okay, so we're gonna start. I want to make sure we at an angle where you can see where Miss Shanice is starting from. I'm gonna start from up here, the top of the paper, because I need to give enough room for his bridge of his mouth to come out and draw his head. Okay? So let's look at that again. You want to start the base of his head at the top of the paper, come down, swoop over the smiley part of his lip. What I mean is by swoop is make a curve, then come down. And he has like a broad neck, so we don't have to make it narrow like his head, okay? So we're gonna start from the top of the paper, and I'm gonna go slow so I can wait for you. Okay? Keep a trapezoid in mind, if you know what a trapezoid is. Okay? That's how I'm starting. Now I'm gonna make it slant out. And don't worry if you don't get it your first time. That's why we have erasers. So when we make our mistakes, we can fix it. Okay? Look what Miss Shanice did. Okay? Let me wait for you after you get that part together. Okay? So again, I will explain. You start with a flat line like you're making the beginning of a rectangle. Slant out right here as you hit his cheeks and make a curve and come all the way down to under his bottom lip. Now we're going to do the other side of his head, which follows a similar shape. And then we finish under his mouth. You have completed the shape of Olaf's head. Okay? So I'm going to replicate the same strategy. I'm going to draw the other half of his head, swoop down, slant, make a curve, not as deep as this side, just a little curve because it's the angle of his face, and then go down under his lips and then seal that vase. And notice I did like a light line to follow the path that I'm gonna take. This is like giving me the map of what I'm going to do to complete the other side of Olaf's head, okay? And again, it doesn't have to be perfect. Just do the best you can. And remember, this is my first time drawing Olaf 2. And we are going on this drawing journey together. Okay? So now, let's do it. Okay, so now I'm completing the other side of Olaf's head. Lines that serve as my guide to making the second part of his head. And I'm waiting for you all. I think I'm doing a pretty good job. How are you guys doing out there? I'm pretty sure you're doing a great job. Remember, email me those pictures. I would love to see your work. Okay? Miss Shanice always wants to see what the little artists are doing out there. Okay. So now we have Olaf's head, his mouth. Now we have to add the features, the eyebrows, his eyes, and his nose. Which these are the easy parts. So let's just take a look here. We're going to draw one eyebrow there, other eyebrow there. Looks like hockey sticks. Two hockey sticks that are flipped upside down. So let's get started. I'm going to start on the right side of his eye. Okay, when I finish drawing, I'll let you see what I did. Olaf's right eyebrow. What do you guys think? Okay, I think I can make it a little bit longer or sharper at the end because his has a little curve right there at the end. And remember, if you want to be a great artist, practice takes perfect. Did I say that backwards? If you want to be an artist, practice makes perfect. And now we're drawing his left eyebrow. Brow. Now we're drawing his left eyebrow. If any of you young ladies are into makeup out there, Olaf has eyebrows that are on fleek. So they should be easy to do. Okay, so now his eyebrows are done. Let's do those eyeballs. Those eyeballs are very easy because it's nothing but two large circles. So we're gonna make two large circles that are kind of close together. He doesn't have much space in between his eyes. Okay, I drew these, but now I'm kind of wondering, I think I should draw them bigger. So Miss Shanice is going to erase, and I'm going to give Olaf much bigger eyeballs because we drew a big face, so we have to fill up his big face. Okay. So I drew those eyeballs as big as possible. Okay. And I'm just going to erase a little bit because I think the space, even though in between his eyes are close together, he has a little room in between there. Now let's draw the pupils. Okay, we're drawing the pupils. Oops. Now let's draw the pupils. Let's look at Olaf. Okay, he has like a little blue and black eyelid that I'm adding to the eyeballs. You see those little rings around his eyes? We have to add it so we can get the best Olaf as possible. At the end, I already can see there are some little tweaks I'm going to do to this picture to make it look more like Olaf. We have the nose here that is a carrot, that in front of the right eye, you're going to have to make a lump right in front of it because as you can see, the nose takes off the bottom part of the circle of the eyeball. So that's no problem for us to do because, again, that's why we have erasers. So I'm making that nose. I hope you guys can see. I'm making that carrot nose. I'm sealing it. Okay. And whatever part of the eye that overlaps with the nose, just erase it. Now with my picture, I am going to make Olaf's mouth bigger because I see his mouth takes more space of his lower jaw, so I want mine to match that. So if yours isn't as wide as mine, then you might want to do the same thing. I'm going to make a bigger D because I want this to look as much like Olaf as possible. And I think I did it. But we're not done yet because we need to erase all those stray lines and, you know, add some color. But I'm not gonna color my Olaf because guess what? Snowmen are white. Oh yes. So what I think that we should also do is, because I don't want to forget, Olaf has 3 little branches on the top of his head for hair, and we need to make sure we make his hair. Another tweak that I did was I made his teeth a lot bigger. Since I made the mouth wider, I had to fix the teeth to fit the proportions of his mouth. Okay, so since I started Olaf so close to the top of the page, you're not going to be able to see all of the length of his branches on the top of his head. So I'm just gonna draw a little 3 little branches coming out the top of his head. And there we have Olaf. So what I'm going to do is finish tweaking and then outline this in black marker so we can bring it out. Invite your friends